Deadly road rage incident in Las Vegas that left a mother of 4 dead. An arrest was made Thursday after a tense standoff with police, and authorities are still looking for a second suspect. ABC's Candace Gibson has the very latest.
A one-week manhunt coming to a frantic end in this Las Vegas neighborhood Thursday. Cameras rolling as 49-year-old Bob Meyers learns police have surrounded his wife Tammy's alleged killer just 1 block away from the Meyers' own home.
Are you all happy? You made my wife look like an animal and my son. There's the animal a block away. Are you happy?
Dozens of officers armed to the teeth surrounding the home of Erich Nowsch. Nowsch's mother on the phone with her son screaming at reporters and busting past police barriers to get to her home.
Please! Turn your phone off!
After a tense 2-hour standoff, police finally arresting Nowsch, just 19 years old, on suspicion of murder, shirtless and in handcuffs.
Nowsch was taken into custody by Metro homicide investigators, and the investigation is ongoing.
Nowsch has yet to be formally charged, but his arrest is raising new questions this morning. Initially described as random road rage turned deadly, we now know Tammy Meyers knew Nowsch. Her husband saying she even counseled him.
She was really good to him. She fed him, she gave him money.
Police say they only learned of the Meyers' personal connection to Nowsch hours before the standoff. And when asked why he didn't go public with the information earlier, Bob Meyers had this to say.
I couldn't tell you this before. He knew where I lived.
Nowsch's arrest just the latest twist in this bizarre and ever-changing case. Initially, police said Meyers, a mother of 4, was shot as the result of random road rage while teaching her teenage daughter how to drive. Later, authorities revealed she went home after the encounter, rounding up her oldest son, Brandon, who grabbed a gun and then helped his mom track down the driver. That's when the suspect allegedly followed them home and shot Tammy in her driveway. This morning, police say they're still looking for a second suspect. While they believe Nowsch pulled the trigger, they still aren't sure who was driving that car. This morning, many are wondering what took so long for an arrest. The victim lived and was killed right back there. Nowsch lived about a 1-minute walk away. He's now facing 3 felony charges. George?
Okay, Candace, thanks very much. Let's get more on this now from our legal analyst, Ryan Smith. As Candace said, Ryan, bizarre story makes it tough for prosecutors. They have a lot to sort through as they focus on these charges.
That's right. So if you believe the family's current account, it could be a slam dunk case for prosecutors. But the problem is, which story do you believe? Because when they're in their current account, they're driving around the neighborhood, they come upon these folks, these potential suspects. Then they leave. In that sense, prosecutors will say they're de-escalating. Then the suspects follow them to their home and open fire. That would point to the suspects being the responsible parties and the others trying to de-escalate.
One of the things we're going to be looking for, of course, would be, does Nowsch claim that he was firing in self-defense?
Well, that's going to be tough to prove because under their current story, they're saying he followed them home and then opened fire. So where's the threat? He would have to claim that there was some sort of imminent threat that was deadly and he was trying to fend that off with equal force, and he wouldn't be able to show that. But there's so many unanswered questions here. If they knew this guy and they knew he was bad news, why not call the police? Why not call 911? Take yourself out of that situation. And that's going to make this case much harder for prosecutors.
Right. In the meantime, another possible suspect may be on the loose. Ryan, thanks very much.
Sure.